bitch. Everywhere I go, man, I feel like I'm the dopest.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is Andrea here, and the tutorial I have for you guys is this very summer friendly look using all drugstore products. So if you guys want to see how I did this full beat face using only drugstore products, make sure to keep on watching. But before that, make sure to like my video and subscribe to my channel. So without further ado, let's get started. I did do my eyebrows off camera, and I did them off camera because I don't have an eyebrow product from the drugstore yet. I just haven't found like the right one for me. But I did use like Precisely My Brow Pencil by Benefit in the shade 4. So now I'm gonna go ahead and conceal my eyelids, and the first thing I'm gonna do is my actual eyeshadow. So I'm gonna use my Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Concealer and Contour in the shade C6. This is a great dupe for the Shape Tape, the Tarte Shape Tape concealer, and it's like super full coverage, but it's also it feels very light on the skin, and it doesn't feel very like cakey. I'm gonna go ahead and use the Morphe M224 brush. It's just like a flat concealer brush. I'm gonna go ahead and pat this on my eyelid just so I can when you pat it on, you get the best coverage, so you get the best pigment of your eyeshadow. So we're just gonna go ahead and pat this. A little tip is, do not set your eyelids once you conceal them. So today we're going to use the NYX Ultimate Shadow Palette. It's just this very colorful shadow. And the only two colors we're going to be using today are these two. This is a very inexpensive palette, a colorful palette. And the pigments are very, very nice. Like, they're so pigmented. So let me just zoom you guys in and we'll get started. So once I zoomed you guys in, I'm going to go ahead and use this light yellow shade right here. And I'm going to go in with my Morphe E22 brush. It's just like this like a little blending brush. I'm going to go ahead and use that. So we're going to pat it in and then do windshield wiper motions. I'm going to bring it down just slightly on the crease. And I'm not actually going to do the lid because we are going to be using a different color there. So now I'm going to take this mustardy color right here, and I'm going to go ahead and take a large packing brush and go ahead and pack it onto the lid. So I'm going to go ahead and do my other eye off camera, and I'll be right back. Okay, so now that the eyes are all done, I'm going to go ahead and now go to face makeup. And I am like very dry right now because of a treatment I am doing on my face. So I did go in with my Tatcha the water cream to moisturize. And I know it's not drugstore, but it's a very great like moisturizer-ish. So because I am getting very patchy and I can't use a real primer right now because then it just like enhances my patchiness and my dry spots. But a very great primer that I will very recommend is the NYX Angel Veil Skin Perfecting Primer. This is such a great primer, guys. Like, very great. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and use that trick that I did in my first video, which is setting my whole face with loose finishing powder. So I'm also going to be using my Morphe Beauty Sponge. This is so inexpensive too. They're only $6. And I'm starting to like them way more than the actual beauty blender. So yeah, only $6. Jump on it. So it is damp, and I'm gonna go ahead and dip into my powder and go ahead and just powder up. Okay, so now moving on to foundation. One of my all-time favorite foundations that I have been loving right now is my Superstay Full Coverage 24-Hour Maybelline Foundation. It is this one right here. And they just recently came out with Super Stay Multi-Use Foundation Stick. I used this as my last video, which is a foundation stick on one side and then a little sponge on this side. And honestly, Maybelline has one of the best drugstore foundation coverage. So it is very thick. So I'm going to go ahead with my Morphe M224 brush, the same brush I used for my concealer on my eyes. I'll go ahead and get that, like, just look at that. So it's very thick. I'm going to go ahead and put that on to the skin. A little does go a long way because I have a really big head. And grab whatever excess I have from the back of my hand, and then go ahead and use the same concealer I used to conceal my eyelids. I'm gonna go with the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Conceal and Contour in C6. And I'm only going to use this under my eye. Okay, to now bake under my eyes, I'm going to go ahead and use the same powder I used to set my face before. I'm going to use a Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder in 10 Fair. But I did go ahead and bronze up my skin with my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. My favorite drugstore highlight is this Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder. This one's in the shade Precious Petals. It is so pretty. It's a little bit beat up, but it is so pretty, and like it just looks very glossy on the skin. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my Morphe Y14 brush and go ahead and highlight my face. Okay guys, so this is it for my summer friendly drugstore makeup look. It's giving me very lemony queen bee vibes. So if you guys like me doing videos like that, then definitely let me know in the comment section. And don't forget to like and subscribe to my video. And don't forget to press that notification bell so you guys can be notified every single time I post. So see you guys on next time. Bye.
Got some blood up on my new kids. Call me a mechanic.